Now, if you're interested in diagrams, then we're supporting all of the views from Archibate. We're supporting all of the views from TOGAF, and you can create your own views as well. So what I'm going to start off with is just showing you a very high level, or a couple of high level viewpoints to give you some idea of how this works. So this is a capability map here. Yeah, very popular. Yeah, a lot of people start with capability maps. Probably something that you've got inside PowerPoint already. Okay, so this is actually part of the architecture. So if I just click on View Object here, yeah, you'll see again this is an object. It's called a business capability here. It's got things like effective date, yeah, delivery date, business importance, criticality, etc. Okay, these objects are all definable. So this is showing product marketing and sales contains product. It contains the marketing capability. Within the marketing capability, I've got market research, product and service marketing, cross-selling. So if I open up and have a look at market research, we have a look at its relationships. You'll see it's part of marketing. Yeah, and I can navigate to marketing from here. Yeah, and open up the marketing object and see all its sub-capabilities. Okay, so you can navigate around the tool pretty easily. So that was a box-in-box style viewpoint. Let me show you one that has a mixture of things on here. So this is what we call a layered view. Okay, and I'm going to zoom out on this. So hopefully you might be able to see some of this. But here now we're showing business goals. So that the layered view is an Archimate view that allows us to go through the different layers of architecture. So it allows us to go from things like the motivation view, why we're doing things, what are the goals, the objectives, through the business layer, where we're showing things like business processes, business services, through to the application layer, showing which applications support those business processes, through to the technology layer. So let me show you some of this. So this is a goal to reduce manual interaction with our claims for our insurance claims. So we're going to improve the claims handling process. We've got on here some relationships. Okay, so this relates to the claim management business capability. And you can see that within the business capability here, then we've got application components that sit within that or are related to it. Okay, so quite often, a lot of our customers start off with just building a business capability map, and then mapping out their application estate. So what applications do they have? And what business capability do they support? And that's what those relationships are showing on there. Okay. So the business capability claim management is supporting various applications, including a bank system, which comprises also the bank application. Over here, you'll see we've got business processes with roles. So we've got the claim reviewer participating in accept claim and validate claim, which are sub-processes of handle claim. And here's our flows. And also, if you're wondering, by the way, you can draw all of this from a palette on the left-hand side here. So you can drag and drop. Yeah, and just like you would with any drawing package, but this keeps the model consistent behind the scenes here. Moving through the layers here, we've got some business services or application services exposed to business processes, some applications, some of the technology they sit on, and now you can see how they relate to applications, servers, with all the relationship types. Okay, so I can actually connect anything to anything, so I can draw relationships between objects on here. If there's more than one relationship type that can be used, it'll display it for me. So you can choose it and it will fill it in for you. Okay, so that's straightforward. I can also go into more of an analysis mode, which I'm not going to take you through at the moment, but I can analyze relationships, and this is really useful for gap analysis. So if I want to see between two things, if I make a change to the architecture, I can start to see what's the impact of change by analyzing the relationships in the model. And it's going to tell me what's connected to what if I remove an object or change an object. Okay, I can also, just to show you, if I just take this legal aid back office system here, I can also say, show me the relationships, which now goes through and says, actually, you're connected to other application components on here. Yeah, and you can display them. You know, and that's all you displayed. If I take home and away on here, show its relationships. Yeah, now I can see it's connected to locations, application components, application services, devices. So I can choose exactly the types of information I want to show on here. So let's just say I'm interested in location. It's going to show me it's connected to the back office. Yeah. And when it puts the back office onto the diagram for me, yeah, obviously through the tool, it now also shows me all the other connections that back office has to the rest of my architecture. So again, in terms of model analysis, if I'm going to change the home and away financials, I know the impact on that location. I also know what that location is supporting in terms of other objects. Okay, so that's a sort of a layered view, yeah, and then you've got off that you've got different views on here where we've got entity relationship diagrams, we've got a business capability to application component view. So this one here is just showing me all my business capabilities, like claim management, and now all the applications that support that business capability. So you're using the same underlying model, but visualizing the information in different ways. Notice on here we're using curved lines. You have lots and lots of ways of drawing freehand lines on here. You can lay out, change node styles on here, to boxes, small boxes, whatever you like on here. And then change the line styles accordingly. You can also move all of these around as well. Okay, so if you're wondering about managing that, that's fine. So again, this is all web-based. Yeah, so again, it's touchscreen. So if you're using an iPad, you can just move these things around and save them. Okay, down here you've got a little floaty button. Okay, lots of little things you can do inside here. We can duplicate this diagram. So if you create a large diagram, you can duplicate it and start playing with it again and making changes and alterations. You can undo and refresh. Add this into a document or a publication on the fly. So you can create PDFs as you're moving through here. And you can also turn on or off what are called smart queries. Okay, so if I just move back here through and click on smart queries here, these are really useful. So smart queries allow me to actually set attributes, change attributes in terms of querying the information and then changing colorization or filtering things on the diagram. So let me just change that to a blue circle, and I'm going to say show me an attribute for business capabilities, and show me where the business value change something else. So the business importance is critical. Okay, and I've just saved that. I'm just going to an abbreviation here, business critical. Okay, and now what you'll see on here, with that enabled, it's now colouring in, business capabilities that are business critical. These queries can be very, very complex indeed. So you can actually create queries that drill down across relationships and associations and do all sorts of wonderful things. Very heavily used part of the tool.